Here's the pressure's coming quite quick and aggressive onto Rin. And there it is. Take is able to take the first body out. Coated follows almost instantly with window. Tadaneki's just going to tuck himself in. Yas has to go for a pretty aggressive rotate here. Sprays through. And he doesn't quite get the full catch. They're going to pull off the plant in the midst of the smoke. The spray through. Katsang gets one.
He's really running out of time. He simply does not have time to get back to the diffuser now. He's playing completely for one kills, and Take will punish him. Now it's just about playing the pinch between the bathroom window and the double window, and then looking to go in for a plant, because you've completely cut off all of DK.
Ooh. Neither of them really able to get into this game as of this moment in time, and to be honest, you can't say that of many other players. Woogieman is at least able to find one, gets entirely shut down in the response. Tadaneki steps up, and there's Katsang to make sure that it's a chain that ends in their favor. Coated is massively damaged. He can't get too aggressive on the swing, so instead they're going to get really aggressive on the fight. Reject. Tadaneki's going to smoke off the close corner there, and they're seeing if they can try and put the pressure onto the site. They got the breach open. They're trying to open the players behind at the plant on the chassis, but it's Rin and Candy. But Yas will take a moment to find his way round. It's the vertical that starts to suffer. It's locked in. Saves the life of Yas there with the swing round. Rin final is off. The player that was downed. It's a swing round. And Damwon Kia find their first. Candelas are going to roll their way through, make as much noise as possible. There's the swing, there's the push, and here we go. Take inside the site, looks for the first, swings round, finds Katsang on the other side on the supply line, is able to try and keep that LMG going, and gets coated too. It's a 3 versus 3 though, but Salty with the kit inside the site is going to see if he can stick it. Take is watching down the stairs, but Yas comes around the opposite side, drops down the hatch, and although the plant gets confirmed, they get the pickup pretty much instantly afterwards. They're holding on to the best of their ability. They try to go as fast as possible. There's the swing round, there's the first. The second is about to find themselves on the door itself, and they don't quite get it. It is Woogieman.
Candy can have a massive impact if he retakes the hatch very shortly.
He's going for it, and he's gone for it. Finds the first. The hatch cover is his. They're going for the swing and the pressure. Tadaneki goes down inside the site. Rin doesn't quite get it. Candy! The drone on the player behind the pillar. They might go for the 2 versus 1 push here, but he's moved off into a new position. Doesn't get the connection, though. Katsang is going to go for it, but look at Candy. He's rotated round. He doesn't quite get the full cover. Finds it. The triple, but it's Yas!
Just the numbers advantage there.
Rin popped into box. Take goes for a bit of motion here behind the side. There is the Nook. Hi, Nook. How you doing? Not very well, says Take.
It is a 3v3, but Diffuser's lost in sight, and Tadaneki has library. This engagement's massive. I don't think he knows about the Nomad. No. Nomad goes and retakes library, replaces the Nomad trap, and we're back on with the same attack.
And this time, sure, it's not intense 1-for-1 trades. The rotation, the bait of the play, the pull back up. Coated gets one, tries to snap to the other. Candy is now all that is left. The plant is going down once again. The pick back up.
You can see there's a lot of information being relied on for DK. They keep droning and droning and droning and droning, and it could be to their detriment, especially now Woogieman's been taken, and Window can go and try and retake the top floor. That means Yas is going to have to commit his utility looking at the top floor, and this kill's absolutely vital. However, the rest of DK pushing through inside, they will go deep, they will get the plant down, and it's all going to be on Window in the 1v2 to clutch it out for his team.
Wow, the pre-fire gives the idea of where he is, but now it's the post-plant 2 versus 1. Doesn't see the end of it though. Damwon Kia, they're able to secure themselves the full 3 points. It was a strong start from Reject.
Now knows that he's being watched. In goes the nade. Surely a kill. There's nowhere for him to go. And Chibisu finds his man. Fnatic get one. They start pressuring onto the second. Mephi taking a ton of damage in. Freezer shut down as well. 15 seconds left to go. Fnatic, the clock could be the enemy here. Where's the diffuser? Siru has it in hand. Needs to get into sight to be able to put it down. The kills coming back in the direction of Spear. They managed to find 3 in quick succession. 4 seconds left to go. Diffuser down. It's unlikely that Light wins this, and that is round 1 done.
I don't even think he intended for it either, but Crazy Boy, probably realizing he's lucky to have his life, gets the swing and finds one, but Siru straight in for the swing and the trade.
A plant going down here. It's not going to be an easy challenge to make, but I think he's just being held back. There's one at the top of rear stage stairs now, which is dealing with that. It's going to prevent Siru from being challenged, and Yura manages to get himself one before being traded out. That is Mephi dealt with as he tries to make a move. Every every angle covered. The man above will likely get the final kill. It's going to be Light. He's going to take down Sayora. Like I say, with a little bit more luck on those nades, they might have popped that themselves and just burnt that time a bit sooner. But nade comes in from Chibisu onto Mephi. A triple kill for Chibisu. He is just unstoppable right now. The knife is the fourth. Can he find the last? 7 seconds left to go. Diffuser is going down. We've got a team kill in the midst, but it is all up to NL now to try and hold on. Chibisu surely going to be looking for this for the ace, but no, it's Yura who closes it down.
With all the rage there is about Finker at the minute and just how overpowering she is, why wouldn't you want to bring her along here? The team stim, the nades, the Gone 6, and now you're asked to shut down in the entry. Maybe I'd understand, but even then, Gone 6, 2 nades, I'd still say Finker's the right choice.
Yet again, more beautiful play from Chibisu, having an absolute field day today.
Here we go on the push forward, then they're starting to march their way in. Mephi taking a couple of shots, and they know about the man inside of Cubby. Mephi finding the kill onto Lily. Oh, a bit of a stinger there. Second one comes in as well. They may have just given themselves a small disadvantage going into the second half, but you will not be complaining about a 4-2 finish.
To allow him to just step back a little bit and the fight continues.
No
Yura
way.
somehow eating 2 nades, sees the drop, downs 1, can't find another. Siru with a team kill, but it's not going to matter as he gets one onto Crazy Boy, and Fnatic just absolutely swarm all over Spear Gaming.
I'm not at all suggesting just go for a sneaky plan at this point, but it could work wonders. The vertical instead working absolutely fine. Down goes Light, C4 off the board, nothing to worry about on that front as Royboy finds a second.
Siru, he is rightfully cautious about pushing forward. He goes for it and sprays 2 though, and that brings Fnatic right back into it, Des. Mephi is getting that diffuser down, and as you say, they need to cut them off as they try to maneuver for the post plant. Just going to be a couple of shots come in there. Mephi manages to get one after putting the diffuser down, but the problem is that they're using the defender utility against them here in behind that Kiba barricade. Not only are they low on manpower, they're low on time as well. E1D scan is going to go in just to try and get something moving. Doesn't really have the impact they're hoping for. 1 kill either direction. Fnatic can keep on with this attrition. 1v2 though now. The peak comes out. Yura it is to finish the round, finish the game, and that's going to be Fnatic taking themselves a second 3-point win here.
Over the top, that gets them that security of the hatch. That gets the Monty the ability to drive in. Good Boys doing everything either side, but finally they're able to lock out one, and the shield goes down, and the door are blue as well. They've got to swing in behind it. Suddenly it's just Static left, but Static's on the hatch and gets the hatch cold. 10 seconds. They've got to recollect the diffuser. Post plant, Fav just scramble it round the rotate. He doesn't know, or does he? As they stop, just stacked up on the door. But Shin was a little bit looser, and Fav locks around. They still have to try and force their way down, and as long as they're still shepherding and clearing, it's the fight inside that goes Arakaze's way.
Yeah, and that's just a push in there from number 2. However, Afro will push in and go for the plant. The library's been under control, stock player's dead. The plant can absolutely go down here, and there's nothing that Sandbox can do. They do get a kill and make it into a man advantage for Sandbox, and will potentially look to retake library as Ramu finds one from lobby, but will be traded back out. And it looks like he's actually going to take the decision to go and push the player upstairs, who wisely moves away and drops into lobby. This cat and mouse game, drops down the hatch, does get the kill. Can he get there in time? He looks like he will, and Static will clutch that out. Trying to take control of Solarium and potentially push down the staircase, which, considering they've breached, is a bit of a curious decision, because they're going to have to go in, and that will be a double C4 from Arakaze, fully aware of it, and that will be the round from Arakaze.
Static catches them out with the swing round. They've got Good Boy still locking in the swing from Red itself. There's that 10-second, the drop, and it's a trade back off, but there's Good Boy round the corner, gets the kick cold, the pop of the shotgun. Well, it somehow works at that range. Oh no, it's Arakaze. Good Boy has every bit of protection on that door, and a little bit of silence waiting for the E1D to pass. The spray over the top. It's either side of the door, but it's Good Boy that locks it in. Finds Afro. Finds 15 seconds left, and a second one sprayed down inside the door. The corridor swung onto the kitchen hatch. There's the fight back. There it is! They're looking to angle out and drive that player in that power position before. Here, it's over the top, and it's Good Boy that suffers first, but finds that success. Why not just send the man in, gets the kill, gets the pressure, and gets yourself still 2 minutes to go for the next clear. Ramu is suffering, and so is Afro. Suddenly, there's all of this danger.
Yeah, they managed to just take some risks there, not fully clear out Solarium, and then they just cleared it like that. It was done, and Shin's now done in a 1v5. Has to find the ace clutch to keep his team away from match point, still with a chance of picking up all 3, and it will be Arakaze. Who else?
The grenade over the top goes a bit too far. Typon's hoping to see if he can pop up and pop down whoever goes over the top, and there it is. One apiece. The door gets locked in as well. while, a handful of seconds. Good Boy's trying to cover Static either side, swings around desperate. That C4, a very important catch out. Good Boy is doing everything he can to hold the player up, but goes down in the end swing, leaving just Shyle. He was above before. They're going for the defuse. He's not going to get there in time. He's at least able to find one, but distance too great. So number 2's close for the attempt to stop any attempt on a plant here, but there's the player above the hatch. Do they know? They don't. The swing round, the response is fast, and that just leaves Ramu around on the back stairs. Gets one. Ramu is still going to try and make this clutch happen. Slow creep over the top. Doesn't go his way. And we have a Sandbox win. At the end of it, it could have been sharper.
Talon continuing to hold on. We're going to find one of these classic bloodbaths coming in Church and Arsenal. BlackRay does manage to find Demic, but the push in is slowed down as Misa finds him in return.
Honestly.
And this just goes back and forward. I did call it. It's going to be a bloodbath, but Soldier just keeping himself safe for the time being in behind that cabinet. There's a kill from Marble. It's all up to Anaton now. 1v2. He switches to the pistol. 3 seconds.
So
There's
patient.
very little chance of him winning this one out. The clock goes down and Talon play it smart.
But I think that's what they're trying to go for with the shield placement. I get it into the opening onto Misa, and he's straight in. Anderson's charging his way through. They know there's one behind the soft wall here, but not quite ready to spring forwards. 2 more kills come through, and CAG have just caught Talon completely off guard, left a couple of players off site, and have now got full control with all 5 left alive. A very comfortable, flawless round.
Heady taking damage from his own team's Toxic Babe canister there, but this battle over blue continues.
It's always a meat grinder, like I said last round, Tim. It just feels like there's a massive war that takes place where no one walks out comfortably. Here we go, one more going down. Marble finds that kill. Not even looking the right way, Soldier, as Gatorada charges through. They had no idea he was there. Brings it down to a 2 versus 2, a 2v1 for Talon. I get it down to a slither of HP, and they've done just enough to hold on. Marble with a big 2k at the end, literally playing his life here at close range, waiting for just one player to step in through the breach, and here we go. Drone comes out, they know that he's close now as well. They could just go for the swing, but Misa's pre-firing, gets one, almost finds the second, but finally gets traded out.
But there will be others lurking. Marble just holding an angle, but Ayagator manages to beat him on it. Ayagator, however, does have Diffuser in hand and is going to have to cross this line of sight.
I feel this is where Dent wants to make a move or make a play, and Ayagator steps in single-handedly there, really winning out that 2 versus 2 as BlackRay. So now at least Talon are still down a man, as here comes the push coming through. 1 coming up behind him as well, 2 in towards sight. Cyclops pull that go trigger, and my God, do they go, go, go. They found themselves 2, found themselves 3, all to the name of Gatorada, and Cyclops close out the half 4 and 2.
Not a bad half at all. They can get the clash with one, then it's absolutely perfect for them. Ayagator.
You must be joking. He knows he's whiffed an absolute freebie there.
Too easy though for Gatorada as the Flores tries to jump in. Anaton's just locked in the corner at the minute. They're doing everything they can to get around here. It was surely a matter of time until Talon won that one when they flooded in at the end. And they can just dip back and live to fight another day. Ayagator instead is going to get aggressive, tried to take the challenge on, and he wins it. That's an important one.
Heady was the difference maker there. He had to stay alive and have that cover, but he's gone aggressive and paid the price against Ayagator, who swung him. And I was going to say, the last 3 players are all coming in from lounge side. They're all downstairs.
This is as classic as it gets to Church and Arsenal. Cyclops have done a great job of wasting time, and here we go. Misa, he goes in, gets one. Soldier gets one as well. Somehow they were doing it, but it's now 2v2. Heady's got an opportunity to put the diffuser down, but he's got to stick this. He's unlikely to win. He's in a pinch. There we go. He secures the diffuser plant, but it will be the very last thing that he does. BlackRay getting a double at the end.
There's Damwon Kia at the top, Sandbox right after, 15 and 14 points a pop. Cyclops at 11, 9 points for Reject that are still in the fighting chance. But for Talon, Fnatic, Fav, and Spear, there is no hope to make it to Berlin. There is, however, a fight for the middle part because relegations will be a big topic conversation in Stage 3.